I'm Jim Staley. Texting is a leading cause of traffic fatalities, but there are other distractions in vehicles as well. Let's resolve to take care of ourselves, our families, and our good friends while we're driving.
The River City Farmers Market in downtown Marietta is the place to get your healthy food options. Now more than ever, it's important to get fresh, nutrient-rich foods to help boost your immune system. The Farmers Market does just that as a nonprofit year-round market bringing the best produce and crafts to the community. All items are homemade, handmade, or homegrown from local vendors. Open every Saturday morning from 8 till noon in downtown Marietta on the 200 block of Butler Street beside CVS Pharmacy. There's plenty of parking and plenty of fresh produce to help keep your family healthy all year.
For over 44 years, our focus at CAS has been to provide exceptional customer service. Our employees are friends, neighbors, and part of your community. Today, we are proud to offer our subscribers low wait times, blazing fast internet, high-definition cable, and reliable phone service. But even though the technology may have changed, our focus on customer service will always remain the same.
Thank you for calling CAS Cable. How may I assist you?
Switch today for a true local experience.
Families are spending more time than ever in their homes. Your home is part of your family.
Honest Fred's Flooring wants you to have a floor worth staying home for because they're the area's leader in quality flooring. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, or laminate, they'll work hard to find the flooring that fits your home and lifestyle.
You will get the flooring you want, the service you need, and the value you deserve.
Let Honest Fred's Flooring help you with a floor worth staying home for. Shop local, shop Honest Fred's.
Williamstown Bank is bringing convenience to our community like never before. Our new interactive teller
Are we going to see anything out of that?
You get a hold of this.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to high school football on CAS 45. My name is Brian Guthrie, alongside my good friend Mike Cameron from Radio's Mike Cameron from Z106.
There you go.
I got to get it right, otherwise you lose your endorsement deal. We are here at Dondrum Stadium in Marietta, kicking off the 2021 season with the home opener for the Marietta Tigers as they take on the new Philadelphia Quakers. And both these teams completely different from last year, where truncated season. Of course, we've yet to see how the rest of this season shakes out, but everybody's got a 10-game schedule. Everybody's expecting to play all of their games. New Philadelphia coming into this game off a 7-2 season in 2020, lost to Chardon in the playoffs. Head coach Mike Johnson in his first season, but he's been an assistant on the staff for 12 years, returning 2 offensive starters, 4 defensive starters. It's really going to be kind of a ground game for the Quakers, but not a team that either one of us is really terribly familiar with. Now, Marietta, on the other hand, we both saw them 3 or 4 times last year. Jason Schob, a 3-5 team, a little bit disappointing that, but they did get the experience of a playoff game, losing to Wilmington, and then coming back and playing a couple more games after that.
Right.
But the big thing about this team is your quarterback, Reese Gerber, your main target, Tony Munoz, they're gone. So this is a team with some experience, but they're going to have to figure out ways to score points.
Yeah, they proved that are a very good skill team last year, but unfortunately, some of these guys, they're not allowed to come back after those 4 years. So, I guess in some situations, no. Anyway, they're not allowed to come back. So you got to retool when you can. The funny thing is they do have another quarterback with the name of Gerber. So, if they didn't have to if they were able to put names on the back of the uniforms, he would be just able to recycle that one. But nonetheless, we're going to see still a very, very pretty sound team, I think, tonight in Marietta.
So Tyler Gerber is who you mentioned. He is a sophomore. He did see some action last year as a freshman, so he's not completely unfamiliar to being on the field with the varsity team. But we are just about ready to kick things off here in the 2021 high school football season here in Marietta. And we are underway, low knuckleballer, taken back at about the 10-yard line. Willie Wallace bringing it up the field for the Quakers. I'll get it out. In the all-white this evening. Tigers in all black.
They may decide with an 87-degree kickoff temperature, they might have thought, you know what, we could have gone with the white uniforms tonight and made them wear their opposite
maybe
color.
Orange, maybe, mix it up a little bit. But so we will see. Number 2 is Curtis Tetzloff. And Curtis's twin brother Connor wears number 1.
And they will be the backfield.
Tetzloff will hand it off. And that is 35 on the carry. Reese Meechan, senior running back. Meechan ran for over 900 yards last year for the Quakers. And we'll push it out for a gain of about 9. 2nd and 1 for the Quakers.
Good ball movement, too, right there, because, you pretty much figure it's going to be Tetzloff. They're going to be the ones that are going to be handling most of the duties tonight, even though you did say that kid's got 900 yards from last year. Good ball fake, though. Delayed handoff. They were able to get a good gain out of that.
3 wide to the top of the screen, but they will keep it on the ground. Again, I believe this is Meechan, and he's going to have the first down out to the 40.
6-footer, 180 pounds, just a sleek-looking athlete. And, again, it was a kind of delayed handoff right there. They were able to get him the ball with a little bit of an opening there, enough for the first down. All you got to do is move the chains.
Fresh set of downs for the Quakers, 11 minutes just underway here. A minute underway. Looks, it's the first game of the season, and I'm trying to do math in my head, and it's going downhill fast. Just over a minute into the season. Thanks. First down, and we'll see Tetzloff throw it for the first time. Far sideline, and nice catch brought in at the Marietta 30-yard line. That is 19, Oren Martin, senior wideout, makes a big chunk catch for the Quakers.
Yeah, Tetzloff basically just kind of put it up for grabs there, and you can't really fault the coverage. Great job by Bryce Dotson. He was on that receiver, but the receiver was able to go up high, catch over the top. Very athletic catch there, and great for a massive gain, first down.
Tetzloff will stay in the shotgun. Tigers showing blitz. It's Meechan again. And he'll go on the left side, and he's close to another Quaker first down. Marietta's line play was where the question marks really were going to be. We saw last year they would have flashes of just unbelievable play on offensive and defensive line, and we saw, stretches of a quarter long where they just looked like a sieve.
Right. I thought they played a really good game against Cambridge last year, but boy, as the game wore on, Cambridge was able to overpower them late in the game. But yeah, you're right. Kind of inconsistent play up front.
Tetzloff takes it off his shoelaces. Quick screen.
And
nice
he got away.
Tackle break by Oren Martin, and he is down on the near sideline, just outside the 10. It'll be another first down for the Quakers.
You love to have that size on the outside. And you got Oren Martin coming in, senior, 6'2", and just like we saw on the other side of the field, he was able to sky up high and get that one. That one, they just did a quick throw into the flat, and they let his athleticism kind of do the rest. He was able to break a tackle and got a good couple of yards out of it.
I like to say I have size on the outside instead of love handles. I think it sounds better. Here's Meechan again on the ground. Not much there up the gut, 2 or 3. Second down, closing in on 9 minutes to go here in the opening quarter. First possession of the 2021 season for the New Philadelphia Quakers.
A historically good program. I'm originally from northeastern Ohio, so I'm familiar with New Philadelphia area, and they are historically a good program. 7-2 last year.
Do you want to name drop your high school? While you're
Marlington High School out of Alliance, Ohio.
I knew. Our good friend Ronnie Burt bringing up some cold water.
Why, thank you very much.
Speaking of name dropping, Ronnie Burt's here. Here's Tetzlaff. Rolls out. Nowhere to go.
My
Now
goodness.
He's going to keep it near side into the end zone. Touchdown, Quakers.
Really good coverage there by Marietta on the side where he was looking. I mean, he did the handoff, or faked the handoff, kind of rolled out to his left. Nothing was over there on the left side, but good presence of mind and a good blocking on the backside to create that opening. He basically walked in just with a slight scramble, 6 points for New Philadelphia on the first drive of the season.
8-yard touchdown run for Curtis Tetzlaff. And on to attempt the extra point is Oren Martin, number 19, out of the hold of 5, Matthew Beach. Snap is down, kick is up. Knocked it through, 8:36 left here in the opening quarter. New Philadelphia strikes first, 7-0 over Marietta. You're watching high school football on CAS 45.
So how long were we on the air as we were talking?
Community. It's a word that means a lot of things to a lot of people. Here at Williamstown Bank, we're proud to have been a part of the community for more than a century. Our friendly and experienced staff is here to offer you the help you need to make the most of your future. Any bank can have branches, but we've always been pretty proud of our roots. Williamstown Bank, where community meets convenience.
Fusion Esports and Gaming is now open. Meet your friends at the best place to enjoy great games, consoles, PCs, virtual reality, and more. Our goal is providing a safe and exciting environment for local gamers to play casually and competitively with tournaments forming now. Visit us online to see our evening hours, great for late night gaming. Fusion Esports and Gaming, 1509 Grand Central Avenue in Vienna. Find us on Facebook at /Fusion Gaming LLC.
Kickoff to the Tigers here at Don Drum Stadium. We'll roll into the end zone, and we'll see this Marietta Tiger offense for the first time this season. We'll see Tyler Gerber. Now, last year we talked about Reese Gerber. He was very much a gunslinger, I guess you could say. He was a threat to run it, throw it anywhere. Of course, when you had Munoz out there on the field, the longer you extended a play, the more exciting it could be because he could get himself open just about anywhere. So we'll see Tyler Gerber out of the pistol formation, and it'll be Zach Bartlett, who we called his name a lot last year, but he is going to get only about a yard on his first carry of this campaign.
Yeah, it was just a good coverage there by New Philadelphia. Marietta, conservative play call. Let's see what we go. I mean, he came from the pistol formation, handed it to the up back to see where we can get, see if we can get some line play on this very first play of 2021, and only able to squeeze a yard out of that one.
Bartlett alongside Gerber calls for the ball again. Play action this time. He'll throw it across the middle. Nice snag there by Donovan Wheeler. Wheeler's out to about the 34, and we'll have the first Tiger first down of the season.
Good ball fake there. That was the key right there because a lot of the defense was shifting towards the right at that point, and a good rifle throw there by Gerber hit the receiver Wheeler right on the number 3, and he was able to make the catch and also get a couple yards, get that first down.
Tigers move the chains pretty quickly here. Here's Gerber again. Bartlett on the ground. Wrapped up as he comes across the line of scrimmage. Nice tackle there by 67. That is Cameron Clarkson.
Good athletic back. I mean, didn't really have much of a hole to work with on that one, but he was able to squeeze through, powered through, got a couple extra yards. I mean, he just looks like he's that real dependable back. If you need 4 yards, he'll get you 3. If you need 2, he'll get you 3. He just looks like he's a pretty dependable back.
Remember when my back was dependable. Ugh, constant pain. 2nd and 7. Man in motion is Wheeler, and he will get it on the jet sweep, and he's out across the 40. And where are they going to mark him? VAR judge has him about a yard short. Call it about 3rd and a yard. Trevor Bean making the stop for the Quakers.
It's 80-some degrees out there, Brian, so you want to get your defense as tired as you possibly can. So they extended the field that time, got the receiver to the outside, with the straight handoff, got him to the sideline. But you definitely want to get these defenses really hot and tired out there, and use it, and just hopefully you don't get yourself too hot and tired in the interim.
Oh, and Gerber on a hard count. I think he's going to get a free first down out of this one.
Good job right there. Just like you said, hard counts, and New Philadelphia bet. I mean, he had not only one, but he had about 3 guys that jumped on that one. So that was a good ball fake, or a good
hard count.
Good hard count, excuse me.
Hardcastle and McCormick, I've heard, was a good show.
ABC, Tuesday nights at 9 p.m.
Wow, you're old. Gosh. You are so old.
Don't Google that, because I know I do. I know I've got the network right, but I'm not sure about the time.
Here's Gerber and Bartlett in the backfield again. Wheeler in motion. Gerber's going to keep it himself, and not much there. About a yard or so. 2nd and 9 for the Tigers. 5.5 to go here in the opening quarter. 7-0. New Philadelphia leads.
It's not going to see. I don't think we're going to see multiple pages of the playbook tonight. I know it's the first game of the season, so you might want to just keep it simple, stupid, that sort of thing. But that was a variation of a play that we just saw. Instead of stretching the field to the right side, they did the ball fake. Gerber kept it. Not near as great in the amount of yardage, but he does keep a defense on their toes.
So on 2nd and 9, we'll see what the Tigers dial up here. Going to roll to the far side.
Ooh.
Draws traffic, but dumps it off in a hurry.
There might be a fumble.
Weston Davis on the reception. Quakers say they have it. What's the signal? Now they're saying 3rd down.
Okay, he must been able to pull that back at the last minute. Big hit. He had about 3 receivers that he was looking at, but he went with the one that was close to him. That was the most safest play. Got a good extra yard after the hit, but the ball did get out of his hands. He just must have been able to scramble it back.
So 3rd and long, 3rd and about 7 for the Tigers.
And the Tigers want to stay out of these situations. They want to be able to get those first downs the easy way.
It's Wheeler in motion. He will take it around the corner on the jet sweep, and he will be well short. Only a yard or 2 on the pickup.
That's the second time I guess 3rd time, just the second time he actually ended up with the ball, though. But that time, New Philadelphia was able to recognize what they saw, and they were able to make the stop.
So just across the midfield stripe is where this drive will end for the Marietta Tigers, and they'll bring on the punt unit, 4th and 5, as we're under 4 to go here in the opening quarter. Bryson Chavez back to punt. Nice boot, headed for the end zone, going to be taken on the fly. I believe that is 4, Willie Wallace. Nice stutter step. He's out across the 20, headed for the far sideline.
Still on his feet.
There's 30, tries to cut back in, but ends up going out on the far sideline around the 38. Wonderful return for Wallace.
Great punt there by Chavez.
Chavez, yeah, I believe.
And so great punt. You think you're going to pin him back, and he's able to get a really great return on there, at least about 15, 20 yards on that return. So good field position to start off possession number 2 for the Quakers.
Curtis Tetzloff, number 2, the junior quarterback for the New Philadelphia Quakers. So you may have heard Marietta is going to move into the OVAC. They have been added as the 51st team of the OVAC. But this is New Philadelphia's last year in the OVAC, so it'll drop back to 50. So these two teams crossing paths, this is, quote, unquote, he said with Air Bunnies, a conference game. It's a handoff.
Oh, and he's out in the open.
That's Reese Meechan, and he's going to go the whole way for the Quaker touchdown. That was quick.
All right, for one thing, Meacham gets the handoff. Oh, go ahead, sorry.
I was just 63 yards. Go ahead.
Meacham gets the handoff. The hole created by the offensive line was nice. Then Meacham did the rest. He did a ball fake. He did a little stutter step right there, and the linebacker just completely, you could just see his shoes still left on the field, and he was able to get by. Once he got by that linebacker, it was smooth sailing for the rest of the way. What a great run by Meacham.
This is 89, Elliott Warner.
3-year letterman for the school.
So he probably kicked the last extra point. I probably had the wrong guy for that one. Yep. Warner knocks it up and puts it through. New Philadelphia 14, Marietta nothing. My name is Brian Guthrie. Sitting alongside me is Mike Cameron. So happy to have you tune in for this first game of the CAS high school football season. Hope to have several games for you here on CAS 45. Got a pretty good night after raining all week. Ended up with a pretty good night for football here in Marietta.
Yeah, the only thing that I would even remotely complain about is the heat, and I know I've probably said it a couple times already, but what a beautiful night. I mean, just the fact that we are able to have a season, everything that has happened over the last 12 months, and I can't even imagine being a coach living in this era right now, because you get ready for a game, especially on the West Virginia side too. You get ready for a game, and then the word comes down, and then no game. I mean, it could be like the day of. You're not going to have a game today.
That's I believe it was yesterday. Speaking of the OVAC, a couple teams from the northern end, I believe Wellsville and Toronto were supposed to play, and I think Wellsville had COVID issues. So Toronto, in like 12 hours, was trying to find another team to play, 12, 18 hours to try and find another opponent, because it just evaporated just like that. Yeah, it's a very uncertain time.
You just got to pay attention to all the teams that are going through the same thing, because there's probably another cancellation somewhere else. So those teams, if they can just find each other and get together, that happened a lot last year. Games were set up within hours, and just held by just a little by a shoestring, basically.
Kickoff after the touchdown will again head into the end zone. It's a touchback. Tigers will start out on the 20 again. Had to punt the last time, and then New Philadelphia quickly scored. They've scored both times they've had the football this evening, 14-0 here in the first quarter. 3:12 left to go.
Marietta's been effective. I mean, we saw a couple of plays in that first drive. They were moving the ball. They're running the ball well. Gerber had a really big rifle pass in there to Wheeler. So, I mean, they can move the ball. It's just about consistency, keeping the drive going.
And that's what what we ran into last year. It was honestly it was a lack of consistency. You'd see a half where they could put up 35 points and then not even sniff midfield the rest of the game. It just was just kind of all over the place. On the carry is Zach Bartlett, number 23. We're gonna see him a lot all season, as he is and has been the workhorse for this Tiger offense.
He did a good job just on that. I mean, that was pretty much all him. He got out to the left side, and he was getting breathed upon by a couple of linemen. He got past that initial first wave, was able to sneak through and get a decent gain on that.
Gerber with a couple of sidecars on this second down play, trying to get a lead block for Bartlett, and he's only going to get about another yard. So make it third and 3.
Again, trying to go up the middle, not much there, and he was able to sniff out at least an extra yard. If he got swallowed up by that initial surge, he might have actually lost a yard. So he was able to sneak out and at least get something that makes it third down and manageable. That's what we got to do. That's what Marietta has to do, make it third down and manageable.
3 and out here after going down 14-0 is not a good way to go. So shotgun with a bit of a power eye, I guess you could say. And Gerber will play action, sling it across the middle, brought in by Eli Lyris Kelly.
Again, real quick moving on that. Fake the handoff and open there right on the slant pattern is Lyris Kelly, and Gerber hit him right on the numbers once again. So move those chains. Again, I think the key to that play right there was keeping it third down, anywhere from third down to 3, third down to 4. I think that's the wheelhouse that they got to be in tonight.
Wheeler in motion, fake to him. Gerber will keep it himself. Across the 40, out near the 44, and a late flag.
I bet you they're going to get number 34 with a hit to the back of the head for the Quakers. Van Arsdalen. They're going to have a little talk about this, but I think this is going to be a personal foul.
.117 left here in the first, 14-0. The official word is personal foul, hit to the head. It's an extra 15 on top of the end of the run. Luckily, nobody was slow getting up or anything like that. That's,
Yeah, it was just, kind of a silly play, really, by the linebacker there, because the runner was down, unnecessary hit. I don't think it was really going to be a thing that we'd have to worry about. But, again, it's just the whole thing. He's down, unnecessary contact at that point.
It wasn't overly violent, wasn't overly, malicious or anything like that. It was just
the play was over. You got to stop.
Gerber rolls out, moving the pocket, floats it out, complete at the 35, and rolling out of bounds is Donovan Wheeler. Have we seen an incomplete pass yet from either team?
I don't believe so. And, again, just a good route run there by Wheeler. He looks like a very dependable receiver. Gerber gave him a great pass. And, again, all right, first down on that one, so good 7 yards on the play. Oh, we have a flag down. Ooh, they're going to get a holding.
Hold.
I saw one of the Marietta linemen fly backwards, so he got hit pretty hard by one of the Quaker defensive linemen. So I don't think it was him that was doing the holding. He was doing the falling, but it must have been on the other side.
It was not the holder, possibly the holding.
Yes.
So, spot of the foul penalty.
That's an ouch.
1st and 23.
That was a painful penalty right there.
So it ends up being a 13-yard penalty. Oof. Gerber out of the shotgun. He's going to swing it out to Bartlett. Bartlett coming near side. What fantastic pursuit by the Quaker defense.
Bartlett gets the catch out there in the flat. There is not anybody around him, and then just blink of an eye. Three white shirts are right there. They have good noses for the ball, good speed there in the defensive secondary and also into the linebackers. Yeah, they did a great job. I mean, it's all in this point. Point of the catch, you just got to catch him at that point, and they did. He was not able to make any sort of a move at all.
Let's see if the Tigers just let this clock run out and let the first quarter end. That's probably the best that could happen here. That's how the first quarter comes to a close. All Quakers so far. Tigers trying to get something together. 14-0. New Philadelphia leads Marietta. You're watching high school football on CAS 45.
At CAS Cable, we strive to provide fast, local, and reliable internet service. We aim to give our customers robust data plans at a cheaper price than competitors. We offer multiple levels of high-speed broadband to choose from, and our local staff will help you find the right plan to fit your needs. If you're still unsure, CAS now offers a 30-day risk-free guarantee on all new internet data plans. We remain committed to exceptional service in keeping our families and community connected. CAS Cable. Call 304-420-2470.
I'm Jim Staley. Texting is a leading cause of traffic fatalities, but there are other distractions in vehicles as well. Let's resolve to take care of ourselves, our families, and our good friends while we're driving.
Getting ready to get the second quarter underway here. Second and forever for the Tigers. Second and 25 from 44 after the holding penalty. Gerber, high snap, has to corral it. Will sling it down the middle of the field, overthrown and picked off. Coming back the other way. This is 23, Dakota McCune.
Still on his feet.
Still on his feet up the far sideline. 40, 30, 25, and brought down at the 22-yard line. Fantastic interception return for McCune, and the Quakers are in business again.
Well, the play just, all the time it gets completely all wonky at that point. When you get that bad snap and so he has to catch it up there. He's got to figure it out. Now he's got to get all of his things together, look downfield still, and I think he was just maybe feeling the rush a little bit, put a little bit of extra air on that one. He overthrew a receiver by at least a good yard or two.
It was intended for Lyris Kelly, but like you said, the timing was off.
Right.
And he just got a little bit too much air under it.
And a good job by Lyris Kelly. He basically chased him from about the 30-yard line on the other side all the way back. If he doesn't make that tackle, it's another 6 points. So good job for him to not give up on the play either.
So we'll see if Tetzloff can get something going here. Bean is the running back alongside. Tetzloff to throw for the corner of the end zone. Ooh, almost a one-handed catch and a flag down. Pass intended for Martin, number 19, and I believe we're going to have a flag on Wheeler for pass interference.
I saw Wheeler clapping his hands on the ground, so he's thinking it might be the other way around.
Pass interference offense. How about that? So they're going to call Oren Martin, senior wideout, 6'2", 170.
It's a little bit of a mismatch because Wheeler is 5'9".
That's probably why they went for that. I'm no Don Shula, but
the Hall of Fame is not calling anytime soon, Brian.
Ouch. That seemed like a bit of a personal attack that was uncalled for. I mean, if that's how
there's going to be a couple that you're going to get me tonight, I'm sure.
Listen, it's like 22 seconds into the second quarter. You're taking shots already. Tetzloff puts it in the belly of Meechin, and he is down. And I believe we've got did I hear a flag?
I saw something yellow fly in there, and
it's there by the football.
And they're not even going to talk it over with the referee. He just said, yep, it's hold.
And then a hold on the offense. So the wheels quickly coming off the wagon here for this New Philadelphia drive. Fantastic field position after the interception.
Well, I mean, and I'm sure that's what Coach was saying there for the Quakers, too. So they get that interception return. They're practically in the red zone now. Let's go for the jugular. And they went for the big pass there. Unfortunately, in that situation, you get the offensive pass interference. Now a hold, and now we're going into massive negative territory right now. We don't have
what?
Massive negative territory here.
Negatory, good buddy.
Got a bear in the air.
Oh, my God. Got ourselves a convoy. First and 1,000 for the Quakers from midfield. Tetzloff to throw on first down, chased out of the pocket. How to eat an elephant, bite at a time. That's going to pick up about 5 to 7 yards for the Quakers.
Yeah, they're going to need bigger chunks than that one, but that is effective. It's a you could think he got the snap in the shotgun formation, and he just kind of stood there waiting for something to happen. So the Marietta pass rush was not getting him too flustered at that point, but after a while, you just got to pull down and get a couple of yards. When it's third down or second down forever, you can let your defensive secondary do a lot of prevent at this point.
Second and 28 at the 42 for the Quakers. Tetzloff to throw. Nice pocket, sets up,
open.
Lets it loose for the end zone, and just underthrown, almost picked off. In and out of the hands of number 17, Bryson Chavez.
And he had it. He is definitely upset with himself right now. He pounded this gray turf here at Don Stadium. He thought he had that pick, but he was not able to keep it. The good thing is, good consolation prize, it's still third down and a whole lot.
14-0 Quakers here early here in the second quarter. Brian Guthrie and Mike Cameron kicking off the 2021 high school football season with you in beautiful Marietta, Ohio. Quakers, I was going to say the cloud just moved. They're headed into the sun. The setting sun here in Marietta. Tetzloff flushed out of the pocket this time. He will unload across the middle of the field.
Oh, my.
Nice catch.
He's got a first down and
into the end zone. Touchdown, Oren Martin.
You got to think, I'm not a Rhodes Scholar or anything, or I'm not going to be channeling my inner Vince Lombardi, but there was definitely a blown coverage back there. got him out and open in the middle of the field. And once he was able to escape that one defensive secondary gentleman, he was able to just scamper the rest of the way into the end zone. Good job, too, by Tetzloff, just keeping the play alive. You know, he was able to scramble just a little bit, just enough, wait for that receiver to get open, and touchdown Quakers.
42-yard touchdown. Warner on to attempt the extra point. Knocks it through, and it is New Philadelphia 21, Marietta nothing. We'll keep it right here as Brian and Mike, happy to have you tuned in here.
Third down and at least 30, and then they score. And that's not an easy bounce back from that one.
So, yeah, just, you know, New Philadelphia had the first drive of the game, and it was a good drive. Went all the way down the field, you know, 8-yard touchdown run. It was a good drive.
A good drive, marched it right down the field.
A one-play, 63-yard touchdown run for a touchdown drive. And this one, technically the first two plays didn't count because there was penalties. So, 3 plays, 42-yard touchdown in one play. Just
that's variety.
That's
variety.
I don't know what else you want. I mean, it's just making things happen. Mentioned, you know, the Tigers moving to the OVAC. They're already playing an OVAC schedule. New Philadelphia, River, Weir, Brook, Dover, Cambridge, and Warren are all already in that conference.
50 teams. I mean, how do you
So when
how do you have meetings with that? That's a lot. That's just a lot.
When I worked in Wheeling and we did a lot of OVAC stuff, you know, Wheeling Park and Martins Ferry and,
right.
and you know, stuff like that. Just, you know, they talk about, well, so-and-so's an OVAC team. It's like, that's 2 hours away. How is that in your conference?
Who isn't?
Yeah. Can you give me the list of teams that aren't in the OVAC? Bryce Dotson on the return for the Tigers. And so, yeah, I mean, your cup runneth over as far as possible opponents go. You know, you can do what Bel Air and Bel Air St. John's are in OVAC, and Steubenville Catholic if you want to go that far up, or Bellsville, or I want to say Tyler Consolidated moved back into the LKC. They did. They were in that conference. I think Magnolia is still in that conference. Flag down on the play. Well, that's personal foul. Boy, that moved it up a bunch.
Yeah, I was going to say they have been the beneficiary of some penalty yards, haven't been able to do much with it at this point, but they've been benefiting from it.
Tigers desperately need some points soon.
Yeah, I still am.
This one's going to get away from them.
Third down and a whole bunch, and then they still score. So, yeah, that's going to be a tough hill to climb there for Marietta at this point.
So here's Gerber to throw, swings it out near side to Dotson, and Dotson's going to get swamped behind the line of scrimmage.
Good coverage, good containment, just stringing the play down. No real panic right now for New Philadelphia. They're just playing their game.
They're playing with house money is what they're doing. So you can be loose and you can go roam sideline to sideline when you got a 3-score cushion.
And they did. They strung that play out, and they have a lot of good closing speeds. The defensive secondary, even the linebackers, they look like they're really, really fast, really fit. And Marietta's just not getting much movement yet.
Here comes a blitz, it looks like. Maybe stop. There's Dotson, I believe. Again, getting his hands on the ball, and he's out for a yard. Yeah, gets 2 because they were -1. So let's 3rd and long again for the Tigers. Trying to get something going here.
I mean, I know it's week 1, so, I mean, I don't know how much you really get to kind of explore those different areas of the playbook. Right now we're going to have to see some of those special plays on page 42.
Yeah. Here's Gerber.
That looks like that was a busted play. Yeah, that looked broken right there because he went for the handoff, and that wasn't even.
Yeah, that wasn't even close.
Yeah, and it's because he didn't wait. You know, normally if it's the ball fake like that, then you kind of wait for a play to develop. But he looked at his running back and said, "Uh-oh, I got to run." And
the old run-pass option, as it were. There was no option. So Chavez into punt again. Got away a nice punt last time. Wallace back to return inside his own 30.
Got some bonus penalty yardage and just not enough still to get any forward momentum.
Wallace lets it bounce, and now he's got room to run near sideline, blocking the back. Flag is coming for that. There's another flag flying in from the other side.
That was just another referee saying, in case he missed it, I'm going to go ahead and throw my flag too.
Yeah, somebody got blown up along the 40-yard line. That's going to be an illegal block on New Philadelphia. And if you could pick apart anything the Quakers have done poorly this evening, it has been they have had some huge penalties.
Yeah,
couple personal fouls, offensive pass interference, holding. There's a block in the back.
Mm-hmm.
You say personal foul block in the back? Looked like he made the personal foul signal.
Well, he's starting to do that walk like the guy on Price is Right, where he kind of goes off the. Well, he's still going. All right. I did not bid that much, but yes, that was a biggie right there. Put him back 15.
How am I supposed to know how much scope costs? Why would I know that? Brillo pads? Who looks and sees how much Brillo pads cost? Not this guy.
Not me.
That's not the kind of coin I roll with. I want Brillo pads, I just get them. I don't look at the cost.
That's right. If I need them, I need them. Of course, I don't wash dishes. So.
I was going to say, yeah.
I buy paper plates.
You don't have to watch takeout boxes. Tetzloff will hand it off. Is this Meechin again?
Looks like somebody lost a shoe, too, or something.
Yeah. Meechin.
That was a good ball fake because I thought Tetzloff kept it. I was looking at him.
12-yard run for Meechin. He is rapidly piling up yards here in this game. Already has a 63-yard touchdown run, and he's just pouring it on at this point, just taking it in chunks.
And that wasn't really a dazzling play call either. It was just get him the ball. He got to the numbers. Made a good move on the secondary guy. Got a couple extra yards out of it. Just a good run. He's just a good, solid back.
Yeah, whoever lost their sock, it's still out there.
It's still there.
Here's Meechin again. Across the 45 midfield, and there he goes. Inside the 30 of Marietta before he's brought down from behind. Huge first down. Big chunk of yardage for New Philadelphia.
He's the Energizer Bunny. He just keeps going and keeps going. And right now, boys in black and orange are not figuring that out. And he's not really he's not doing much on the move front or anything.
He's not
it's
really
just power
running through anybody.
Yeah,
I mean, just kind of
just your traditional north-south running and picking up massive chunks of yardage.
Tetzloff hands it off again. This is number 3 on the carry, Trevor Bean. And Bean is still on his feet. How is the whistle not blown yet? I think Bartlett was the last guy wrapped up around him. They'll say forward progress gets him a 2 or 3.
And technically, they never brought him down. Not on that play call.
Curtis Tetzloff, number 2, junior quarterback. Jogs in from the sideline with his play. His twin brother Connor wears number 1. He is the H-back to the left. It's Bean will run it this time. Left side, turns the corner, finds some room. 20, knocked out of bounds around the 15-yard line. Another first down for New Philadelphia.
That left side of that New Philadelphia line must be just a really stellar bunch of guys because it looks like the bulk of the runs have gone that direction tonight. And it doesn't matter if it's what the number 23 or number 3. It doesn't matter.
Meechin or Bean.
35. That's right. Yeah, they look like that's the side of the field that they run a little bit more comfortable to. They've been getting some good yardage no matter what they're doing, but it looks like left side looks pretty powerful to them.
Bean's still in there, but Tetzloff is going to pull it back, throws it out into the flat. Wide open is Van Arsdalen. Van Arsdalen. Thad Van Arsdalen. Knocked out of bounds inside the 5.
He did hit the pylon, but he must have had a knee down because they're going to mark it at the 3.
First and goal for the Quakers.
Boy, he got low on that one, and the cornerback for Marietta went flying. Wide open, by the way. There wasn't a soul around him when he first made the catch.
The play action is working pretty well. Here's a power eye. Meechin. Touchdown.
Not much resistance to that at all. Just a simple handoff and 3 yards in a cloud of dust. Give 6 points to the Quakers. Oh, a cloud of turf. Rubber stuff.
Cloud of field turf. Meechin's second touchdown run of the night. That one for 3 yards. And Warner on to attempt the extra point. High snap. Warner saves it, knocks it through. 5:48 left in the first half, and it is New Philadelphia running away with this one, 28-0 over Marietta. You're watching high school football on CAS 45. Good mixture.
The River City Farmers Market in downtown Marietta is the place to get your healthy food options. Now more than ever, it's important to get fresh, nutrient-rich foods to help boost your immune system. The Farmers Market does just that as a nonprofit year-round market bringing the best produce and crafts to the community. All items are homemade, handmade, or homegrown from local vendors. Open every Saturday morning from 8 till noon in downtown Marietta on the 200 block of Butler Street beside CVS Pharmacy. There's plenty of parking and plenty of fresh produce to help keep your family healthy all year.
Kicking off is number 80, DeMuth for the Quakers. Dotson is the deep man for the Tigers, but it's not going to get back there and going to have to fall on it is Lyris Kelly. And the Tigers will start at their own 25. Did I mention that the Tigers desperately need some points?
Well,
did that come up yet?
Hashtag need a touchdown.
Oh, the lights just kicked on. How about that?
Well, it's just a nice atmosphere here. I mean, I love this stadium, and it's smack dab in the middle of the city. You see the traffic go by as the game's going on.
Here's Dotson got some room to run, and he's out across the 35 and is going to have a Tiger first down.
Good speed. I mean, he hit that mark quickly. Yeah, he was a couple yards down before anybody was ever able to do anything at all, and got the first down, moved those chains. Let's get something going here. I mean, down 28. So let's see if you can get something on the board there before the halftime.
Yeah, over 5 minutes to go, and you still have all your timeouts. It's not like you're in kind of a hurry, but, I mean, just you got to change it up somehow. Just push the tempo somewhere and try to make things go. Here's Gerber out of the pistol.
Oh, boy.
Bartlett, the ball's on the ground, picked up by the Quakers, and returned to the 25-yard line. Gerber and Bartlett just never got together on that one.
And it didn't help, too, that the Quaker interior lineman there was on that play. And I don't know if he was the one that actually disrupted it enough to do that, but he was there. He was on the play so quickly they were able to easily get that fumble recovery. Another thing that I've just now noticed, Brian, too, Donovan Wheeler, he's been on the sideline now. He's sitting there getting looked at by a trainer right now. So And it may be, because it's so hot out there, maybe he just needs some hydration or something like that. But he was out for that whole series right there.
Yeah, I feel like it's almost a cliche at this point that guys are going to cramp up this time of year regardless.
I cramped up going up the elevator, so I can just
cramping
imagine.
up right now in air-conditioned comfort at Don Drum Stadium.
And I'm working on my third Dasani right now. I should be well hydrated at this
point. You were
point.
9 margaritas in before you ever got here, Chief. Throwing the end zone.
And another score.
Quakers. Is that Connor Tetzloff?
That was brother to brother right there.
The Tetzloff connection at 4:57.
Someday we'll find it.
Don't do it.
That was a simple fly pattern, and I don't think there were 2 receivers there. He looked like he was throwing to his brother the whole time, but just a simple play call. Hey, you go here, I'll throw it there, touchdown.
Curtis Tetzloff's second touchdown pass of the night. Connor Tetzloff's first touchdown reception of the night. Warner's on to kick the extra point and drills it home. 4:57 left until the half. Quakers 35, Tigers nothing. Brian and Mike here. Happy to have you tuned in. I don't know what else to say.
Yeah. There's no dazzling anecdote that we could come up with this point.
That one's off of a fumble. And then what was the one off the interception?
That was the third one because they got the really nice return off of it, and then they got penalized a couple times and still was able to score. So, yeah, we've seen a good sustained drive. We saw one play, 60-some yard run. We've seen a third down and a whole bunch, and they were able to score off of that drive as well. And now, I mean,
this place has everything.
How's the Wi-Fi? No. It's getting to the point where I'm actually starting to look up other scores right now.
Oh, no. Certainly not the way the Tigers had hoped to kick off this 2021 season. Again, everybody's got 10 games scheduled, hoping for the best.
Yes. Well, I mean, you saw it also in week 1. I know that I think it was Southern was supposed to play another team, and this week they were able to get Federal Hawking lined up to play them this week. That wasn't on the original schedule. That was just something that they just put on the schedule this week.
Dotson trying to turn the corner, can't get away. 35 Meechin. He is everywhere doing everything.
And he cramps. He looks like he's cramping up now too. He got up with a kind of a stiff leg on the. He's going to scamper to the sideline here. I don't see number 3 on the sideline, so he might be okay now.
Yeah, I mentioned we haven't seen Wheeler in a little bit. Tigers trying to get something going, and we'll start inside their own 20.
I did it again.
Gerber, I think, got back on it, and they will signal second down. Tyler Gerber is, sophomore quarterback replacing a 3 or 4 year starter in Reese Gerber, and just I would say it's jitters, or I would say it's just not, he's just not used to it. But I mean, we saw him play a little bit last year.
Right.
It's not like he's completely new, but he is just a sophomore.
What goes through the mind of a 15-year-old, kid right now? And you just, this is kind of a big stage. It's a hot day especially, but they just want to go out there and play. They just want to have some fun too. But these last 2 fumbles are just poor execution. I mean, and poor exchanges between the back and the quarterback. And it's something they just, how much time that they had to work that out in practice. We don't know all the outside things going on right now, but right now, it is just it's a rough-looking
it's a
set of circumstances
It's a complicated case, Mike. A lot of ins and outs, a lot of what have yous.
A lot of what-ifs.
3rd and about 10 from around the 15. You want a toe, dude? I'll get you a toe. Tigers facing 3rd and long here. 3:20 on a rolling clock in the second quarter. Option pitches to Bartlett, and Bartlett has the 20. It's well short of the first down.
That first drive, I mean, it wasn't effective.
Showed promise.
But it showed promise because they were able to get, if you just do the math, if you can get 4 yards per play, you should be able to move the sticks after every 3 plays,
That's math, buddy.
Exactly. There you go. That's algebra or whatever. But I'm just saying they were doing that. They did get that stall there. So they had to punt after that first one. But now we're looking at turnovers, poor execution and everything, and they're just not getting that same ball movement that they had before.
Chavez kicks it away. Wallace.
We got a fumble.
Midfield, lost the ball, goes back and gets it. Now he's backpedaling. Now he's turning the corner on the far side with a wall. Blockers in front of him. And Willie Wallace. Freedom. Wallace takes it back for the touchdown.
We are seeing
55-yard punt return for a touchdown.
We are seeing everything. We are seeing a wide variety of things that can happen during a football game, and that just added to it right there. He fumbles his own punt return, was able to pick it up on the fly, run the length, or at least to the other side of the field, and get to the sideline. A couple of good blocks, 6 more points for the Quakers.
Unreal. Seven and 2 last year were the Quakers, and showing signs of trying to get back there again as Warner knocks it up and through. 2:20 left until the half. New Philadelphia 42, Marietta nothing. You're watching high school football on CAS 45.
For over 44 years, our focus at CAS has been to provide exceptional customer service. Our employees are friends, neighbors, and part of your community. Today, we are proud to offer our subscribers low wait times, blazing fast internet, high-definition cable, and reliable phone service. But even though the technology may have changed, our focus on customer service will always remain the same.
Thank you for calling CAS Cable. How may I assist you?
Switch today for a true local experience.
Families are spending more time than ever in their homes. Your home is part of your family.
Honest Fred's Flooring wants you to have a floor worth staying home for because they're the area's leader in quality flooring. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, or laminate, they'll work hard to find the flooring that fits your home and lifestyle.
You will get the flooring you want, the service you need, and the value you deserve.
Let Honest Fred's Flooring help you with a floor worth staying home for. Shop local, shop Honest Fred's.
How would our lives look without quality glass service? With Murray's Glass and Automotive Paint.
Back here at Don Drum Stadium, 2:20 left here in the second quarter, and New Philadelphia kicking off again. Dotson will let that one go. And a touchback for the Tigers. 8-yard touchdown run for the Quakers. 63-yard touchdown run. 42-yard pass reception. Mostly that one was run. It was a shorter pass, and Martin ran it rest way in. 3-yard touchdown run. 25-yard brother-to-brother touchdown pass. 55-yard punt return for a touchdown.
Again, variety. We're seeing some variety tonight. Of course, it's all coming from the white shirts, but
here's Bartlett. Tries the left side, and not much there, maybe a yard.
Coach Shobe has just got to find a way to meld off this last 2 minutes, get to that
at this
locker
point,
room and just take a deep breath.
Just don't give it back at this point. The play clock is your friend.
The New Philadelphia coach is definitely not having a problem, though, running the offense still even up to this point. So
Dotson in motion. Gerber will keep it himself. Right up the middle for another yard or two. Call it about 3rd and 7.
He took every second of that 40-second clock. Every second. I think they snapped it with one. We almost saw the double dash there on those sideline clocks.
Marietta hits the road next week to take on River.
The River Pilots. I love that name.
River Pilots in Hannibal, Ohio. New Philadelphia will travel up to Steubenville to take on the Big Red. That game on a Thursday night. And I believe WTOV in Steubenville is carrying that game. A little Thursday night high school football action. That's false start, I believe. Nope, timeout, Tigers.
Well, they did, again, take it down to
Coach Showman.
Took it down to the nubbins once again, and it was, I think that one freaked out Coach Shob to the point where he had to do something about that.
Did you say the nubbins?
To the nubbins. It was down to the double dash there.
The nubbins?
The nubbins. That much. You've never heard that term before?
Not in this setting, no.
I don't know where you're going with that.
I don't know where I'm going with it. I'm just going to stop talking.
Again, the play call on the last one, he took it down. It was, the one was disappearing from the clock when they were able to get that one off. But I think there wasn't any, they weren't able to materialize that play to the point where Coach Shob was like, all right, we're going to call the timeout.
I'm just absorbing this word salad that you're spewing forth here, because I think you're just making it up as you go.
Break out the ranch.
Word salad. I got a ranch salad shooter. It's like a super soaker. Gerber keeps it. Going to be a couple yards short of the first down with 44 seconds to go. They're going to have to run another play.
Does New Philadelphia take a timeout, though? Oh, my.
I think that might be a little excessive.
There's about get out your abacus there, Brian. Is that about a 5-second differential?
I think I just heard somebody say you run it down, you call timeout, and then let the, you could just chuck it downfield and probably burn the clock off. Just throw it away. Throw it into the stands. Throw it to your moms. Throw it away.
Throw it to the mascot.
Is that Varsity Blues when he knocks the guy off the horse? It's a good movie. I scanned my cat. Coach says I can play. Oh, my. 6 seconds left here in the opening half. 42-0. New Philadelphia. That's, am I correct in thinking just straight up 77? It's like New Philadelphia and Dover.
Exit 81.
New Philadelphia and Dover are like right next to each other, right?
Very close, very close. Dover is the next city up after New Philadelphia.
So what is that exit I think it's before? Is it Gnadenhutton?
Gnadenhutton.
Mm-hmm. That's how you say that?
That's how I say it. I think that's the way you say it. If you have a Saturday and you have a little bit of time on your hand, take that trip. You'll find that very interesting.
Chavez to punt it away. Quakers will let it go, and the clock will run out as the punt rolls dead at the 26-yard line. And that is how the first half will come to an end. New Philadelphia just running roughshod over the Marietta Tigers after one half of play. 42-0. Quakers on top. This is high school football on CAS 45.
At CAS Cable, our focus is keeping our neighbors and community connected. We keep growing to ensure families and businesses have the services and support they need. Our employees are part of the local community, from customer support to our service technicians, and choosing local is always the better choice. Whether you're a business owner or residential, we got what you need. Get connected. Get CAS. Call us today, 304-420-2470.
This is Jim Staley, Staley Law and Mediation. This happens far too often. In a small community like ours, it affects us all. Please, stay alive. Don't text and drive.
When you do something different, they ask questions.
We're all about convenience, and that's meeting the customer wherever they feel the most comfortable. So we didn't need a teller line to do that. Our universal bankers are always here to meet your needs. It's a convenient experience for everybody.
It was never really about the coffee. It was actually about fostering relationships and finding a way to give back to the community. 100% of your donations go back to local nonprofits in our area, and it smells really good too.
Williamstown Bank, where community meets convenience.
Running clock, second half.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is the New Philadelphia High School Marching Quaker Band, and our call letters are the MQB. You are going to see something tonight that no audience has ever seen, and I don't mean that. I'm not kidding. No one has ever seen the Marching Quaker Band on the day after they came home from band camp. We actually go away to a band camp away from our school, this beautiful place in Millersburg called Skyview Ranch. We spent the whole wet week there, and they got so much done, but we've never had a football game on the night after we came home. So I've been doing this with the Marching Quakers for 33, 34 years, and I can speak for that time for sure. No audience has ever seen us on the night after band camp, and we're so excited to be here and show you a little bit about what we've been doing. I just got to check with my sound people, make sure we're good. Okay, the sound people say we're good. This year, our competitive show, we are going to honor the Apollo 11 mission. And we don't have all of our props yet, and we don't have this and that, but we're going to give you a little bit of a sketch of the movement that is all about the liftoff. We're going to do 3 movements: the liftoff, the journey, and then the return. And we've got the liftoff sort of on the field, and we're going to show that to you tonight. Anytime you hear something you think is cool, let them know, and then I'll talk to you after they're done. So this is part 1 of our competitive show. It's called One Giant Leap.
Go to the moon in this decade and do the other things, not because they are easy, but because they are hard.
entitled One Giant Leap. We encourage you, if you're a marching band fan, to, I believe Marietta still hosts a competition. Come to that competition. Come up to New Philadelphia on October 23rd. Go to that competition. Go support these kids in marching band, no matter where they are, no matter what they're doing. We're going to finish things off with our New Philadelphia fight song.
Oh, is that right? You and I, you mean? Yeah, oh, yeah. Wow.
CAS Cable gives you the choice to skip the trip and pay your bill securely from home with online e-billing. Signing up is fast and simple. Visit cascable.com/paymybill and follow the online instructions. You'll automatically receive an email each month when your bill is ready, so you can say goodbye to paper bills and clutter and hello to convenience and saving time. CAS Cable, fast, local, reliable. Call today, 304-420-2470.
Community. It's a word that means a lot of things to a lot of people. Here at Williamstown Bank, we're proud to have been a part of the community for more than a century. Our friendly and experienced staff is here to offer you the help you need to make the most of your future. Any bank can have branches, but we've always been pretty proud of our roots. Williamstown Bank, where community meets convenience.
Fusion Esports and Gaming is now open. Meet your friends at the best place to enjoy great games, consoles, PCs, virtual reality, and more. Our goal is providing a safe and exciting environment for local gamers to play casually and competitively with tournaments forming now. Visit us online to see our evening hours, great for late night gaming. Fusion Esports and Gaming, 1509 Grand Central Avenue in Vienna. Find us on Facebook at /Fusion Gaming LLC.
When you call the Basement Doctor West Virginia, you know you've called the right place. We'll help you solve the worst problems in your basement or crawl space, from bowed walls, cracks to water, mold, and more.
Our experienced and well-trained crews will carry out the repairs, leaving you with a drier, cleaner, healthier, safer, and more energy-efficient home. Plus, you get a lifetime transferable warranty.
You can trust the Basement Doctor of West Virginia. Call now at 877-DRY-TIME or visit basementdoctorwv.com.
At CAS Cable, we strive to provide fast, local, and reliable internet service. We aim to give our customers robust data plans at a cheaper price than competitors. We offer multiple levels of high-speed broadband to choose from, and our local staff will help you find the right plan to fit your needs. If you're still unsure, CAS now offers a 30-day risk-free guarantee on all new internet data plans. We remain committed to exceptional service in keeping our families and community connected. CAS Cable, Call 304-420-2470.
I'm Jim Staley. Texting is a leading cause of traffic fatalities, but there are other distractions in vehicles as well. Let's resolve to take care of ourselves, our families, and our good friends while we're driving.
The River City Farmers Market in downtown Marietta is the place to get your healthy food options. Now more than ever, it's important to get fresh, nutrient-rich foods to help boost your immune system. The Farmers Market does just that as a nonprofit year-round market bringing the best produce and crafts to the community. All items are homemade, handmade, or homegrown from local vendors. Open every Saturday morning from 8 till noon in downtown Marietta on the 200 block of Butler Street beside CVS Pharmacy. There's plenty of parking and plenty of fresh produce to help keep your family healthy all year.
For over 44 years, our focus at CAS has been to provide exceptional customer service. Our employees are friends, neighbors, and part of your community. Today, we are proud to offer our subscribers low wait times, blazing fast internet, high-definition cable, and reliable phone service. But even though the technology may have changed, our focus on customer service will always remain the same.
Thank you for calling CAS Cable. How may I assist you?
Switch today for a true local experience.
Families are spending more time than ever in their homes. Your home is part of your family.
Honest Fred's Flooring wants you to have a floor worth staying home for because they're the...
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it one more time for the Marietta High School Marching Wall of Sound.
Parkersburg Homecoming Parade.
All right.
And at Homecoming, a lot of great stuff. Kathy Matea's at Homecoming.
Kathy Matea is going to be on the Point Park stage, and then I'm going to throw this out there, too, because I will be involved with it.
I was going to say, it's not like you're going to be there.
Why not? Let's just go ahead and double dip here. There's going to be the Dimex Hometown Music Showcase. It's going to be happening at the Bicentennial stage, and there's going to be a lot of homegrown talent on that stage. We're going to see acoustics guys. We're going to see full-out bands. We're going to see a band of kids from PHS, all about 15, 16 years old. It's going to go on all day. It's going to start at 3 p.m. It's going to take you all the way to the fireworks. So if you want to see some homegrown talent play out there and play some good music, come to the Bicentennial stage.
And if I wanted to meet Radio's Mike Cameron, could I do that at that stage?
He just might be there all day.
$5 autographs? Or are they,
please.
Have they come down a little?
No, I usually have to pay to give the autograph. So I'll sign it. I'll give you $1.
So, catch the Parkersburg Homecoming Parade tomorrow, 1 p.m. on CAS 45 or on our YouTube channel. Watched the Belpre Homecoming Parade the other day and also here on CAS 45.
They do that very well, too. That was the first time I actually attended the Belpre Homecoming Parade this year. First time I've ever seen it. It was a very nice event from top to bottom. They did a great job.
A lot of people excited to be back out.
Exactly.
The homecoming's back.
Yes.
But, we have an autumn of unknowns ahead of us, I believe. So enjoy what you can while you can. Uncle Jim and Baby Dog going to put us back in lockdown.
Jeez.
42-0 here to start the third quarter. New Philadelphia will kick off, and OHSAA rules say if it is a 30 or more point lead in the second half, the clock runs. So look for a quick moving clock here in the second half. Dotson inside his own 10. He'll get out near the 20, and that's where he's going to be met by a wall of white shirts. And this is where New Philadelphia head coach, Mike Johnson, I'm not going to say that he's going to take his foot off the gas or anything like that, but they're going to stay. This is where you're challenged to keep your team focused because, like I said, they play Steubenville next Thursday.
Oh, my.
And anybody that knows anything about Northern Ohio football will tell you the Big Red.
Perennial powerhouse.
Do not spare the rod when, when they play somebody. No. So you better get sharp if you're going to play a Thursday night televised game against Steubenville next week as Bartlett runs into –
he got the handoff from Gerber, and he got a smackdown from the interior lineman right there.
They may be from New Philadelphia, but that looked like Quaker City out there on that play. I've been saving that one all night, too.
Boom. Yeah,
that's I-70 humor. Gerber still out of the pistol. Play action this time. Nowhere to go. Flushed out, and he's going to have to pull it down and run. He'll run for his life and get about 4 out of it and bring up 3rd and 6.
There you go. And there's just, stay-at-home defense there for New Philadelphia because, he was trying to find a receiver downfield, so good lockdown coverage by the secondary. Then as soon as he brought the ball down and started to scramble himself, good, they flushed him out. He got a yard maybe out of the deal, but yeah, it was just good. That was a good defensive, good coverage there all the way around by every aspect of the defense.
Quakers showing blitz, quick pass thrown out to the flat and dropped. Ball intended for Eli Learns-Kelly.
Belpre, when we've seen those flashes of success, it's because it's been on those usually quick hit kind of plays, and they were trying that once again, just a little bit out of the. I thought it was a pretty decent pass. Learns-Kelly had to reach for it a little bit, but I think he should have made that catch.
Shawnee Dietz is the deep man to receive the punt from Chavez here for the Quakers. As Wallace already has a punt return for a touchdown. Dietz will take it at the 45. Headed to the far sideline. Wrapped up and brought down. I turned the lights off here in the press box. Now I can't see the numbers on my page.
I can't see anything.
I should have worn my glasses. Junior Smith.
Yeah, we're going to see probably a few numbers we haven't seen up to this point. Lots of blowouts, Brian. I've been looking at some scores up and down. One close score that I know of right now, Warren 14-6 over Belpre, but Eastern with a 33-0 lead over Green. Fort Fry beating reigning Sports Thunder 42-0. Southern over Federal Hawking right now 37-0. These are all halftime scores. So lots of blowouts here on week 1 of the 2021 season.
I believe that was Bean on the carry for the Quakers. Yep, Trevor Bean, junior running back. I would imagine Meechin is going to be done for the evening. He has done more than his fair share. And now player down on the field.
I was just going to say, I looked at the clock and I was like, why is the clock stopped? But now you can see that, and he's grabbing at his calf too. So this is definitely a cramp style situation right now.
34.
We've been messing up this name all day.
Van Arsdalen. Thad Van Arsdalen. Beautiful night here in the River City. Brian and Mike and the whole CAS crew.
When they put in this gray turf at first, I was thinking, why? But now it does have a little bit of it's got a classy feel to it for whatever reason. I like to look at it, especially with the city background like this. I like it.
It's not as bad to me when the Marietta College jerseys that blend into the turf,
Right.
I don't care for that.
Yes.
Like the black jumps off of it,
Right.
the white jumps off of it, stuff like that.
He turns around and actually looks at the clock to see where it is.
And this is Bean again on the carry.
Still pushing. They still haven't brought him down.
Wow. What a run for Bean on 2nd and 7. Gets at least twice that. First down, Quakers.
Coach Shobe is going to probably enlist a few more tackling drills in the upcoming practices because we have actually seen some pretty poor tackling tonight for Marietta. It's just been, point of contact. There have been many times when a New Philadelphia Quaker has been able to get 4, 5, 6 extra yards, and that's after contact's been made.
Starting quarterback Curtis Tetzlaff still in there. And Tetzlaff will hand it to Bean. And this time will be shoved back by some black jerseys. But forward progress will give him 3, maybe 4.
Got a good 4-yard gain on that, but it does feel good when you're the defense and you're able to stop and push back like that. Something that you haven't been able to do very much. Maybe a little bit of momentum, a little bit of encouragement from each play for the Marietta defense, but got to do something now. I mean, it's 42-0 and a continually moving clock, so there's really not much that can be done. You just got to find some very, very encouraging things.
Delay handoff to Bean. Bean finding his way to the far sideline and down at the 10, and another first down for New Philadelphia.
We've seen that play a bunch tonight, and right now Marietta's still not able to stop it. Good delayed handoff. Got it to the back, got it to the sideline, got the first down yardage. Everything positive for the Quakers on that play.
So still far enough away to get a 1st and 10 and get a first down inside the 2. Tetzlaff. Shotgun. This is Bean again. Inside the 10, down to about the 7. We're inside about 5.5 to go here. Got a player down. Can't see who's down. Throws his helmet off. That's usually not a good sign. Unless is that a leg in the air trying to stretch it out?
Yes. Yeah. I am no doctor. I didn't even stay in a Holiday Inn Express that last night, but I do believe that they're doing some cramp type
one
of
on TV.
Dr. Drake Dremore.
Marietta on the road next week to take on River. New Philadelphia next Thursday night will be at Steubenville. Tomorrow at 1 o'clock here on CAS 45, you can watch the Parkersburg Homecoming Parade. That is Dotson for the Tigers, who is now up and trying to jog off the field.
Marietta gets to go over to see the brand new Warren High School on October 15th and go out and see the snazzy. The stadium's the same, but the field turf looks really good out there. So Marietta's going to get a good chance to go check that out later on in the season. And they play my alma mater, too. Wait, no, that's New Philadelphia. New Philadelphia's playing Warren. Of course, yeah, Marietta will play Warren on the very last game of the season, yeah. We had some people up here in the press box that were trying to get the clock to continue to run even through the injuries, too.
Tetzloff hands to Bean.
Oh.
Bean is in. Yep,
Hands up in the
touchdown.
air. Waving around like you just don't care.
As if you have no worries at all.
And no repercussions.
5-10 here in the third quarter. 6-yard touchdown run.
Yeah. Right now, for New Philadelphia, saying, "Sorry, guys, stop us. Do your best."
You know, and it's. I dislike they're running up the score. Listen, stop them. You're giving you every opportunity to.
It's not like they're like, one thing that's gone wrong for New Philadelphia.
Warner hits the upright. No good. 5:10 to go here in the third quarter. It's New Philadelphia 48, Marietta nothing. You're watching high school football on CAS 45.
What I was trying.
Area's leader in quality flooring. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, or laminate, they'll work hard to find the flooring that fits your home and lifestyle.
You will get the flooring you want, the service you need, and the value you deserve.
Let Honest Fred's Flooring help you with a floor worth staying home for. Shop local, shop Honest Fred's.
Williamstown Bank is bringing convenience to our community like never before. Our new interactive teller machine network combines the convenience of an ATM with the personal service of live teller transactions. Our ITM network affords you more locations and more convenient extended banking hours, allowing us to serve you better and faster than ever before. Williamstown Bank, where community meets convenience.
5:10 left here in the third quarter. Quakers on the board again, 48-0. They lead the Marietta Tigers. Brian Guthrie, Mike Cameron, happy to have you tuned in here for the kickoff, week one of the Ohio high school football season. West Virginia will kick off week one next week. Taken by one of the up men and out to about the 30 and stonewalled right there. That's where the Tigers will start.
Were you like me in that situation, Brian, where you just, it was like a couple days away and, wow, Ohio's starting today or it's starting this week, and did it kind of take you by surprise a little bit?
A little bit. It's summer kind of got away from me. I broke my leg in the middle of June.
Oh, my, yes.
So 6 weeks on crutches, and I've been in my RoboCop audition boot here since, and it's kids went back to school yesterday, and it's just, yeah, summer kind of got away from me.
Oh, by the way, the season starts Friday.
Yeah, oops. Gerber to throw. Complete near side out across the 35 is 17, Chavez.
We said it. I mean, what has been working, and it hasn't been much, obviously, for Marietta, but what has been working is quick strike. They are going to have to hit those receivers out in the flats and just go out there and quick snap, get it out there as quick as you possibly can, see if you can move the ball that way, because the running game after that first drive has just been, it's been dried up.
Yeah, it's
so
not there.
Got to just go quick strike, but, still manageable.
2nd and 4 for the Tigers. And the running play goes nowhere. Called it. Is that Bartlett again?
He got swallowed up by
Maybe
so many
a
white
yard.
jerseys. Yeah, it was.
Maybe a yard. So 3rd and 3, yeah, 3rd and 3.
Get up to the line, see how much cushion those cornerbacks, those defensive secondary guys give them, and, just, hey, throw it to me now. They just
Are they giving you a hitch? Or are they giving you a slant? Yeah.
Look, he's got at least 5 yards coverage right there on the left side. That was number 1.
Yeah, it's Bartlett.
I think he got that one.
He's out. Far judges, they're both walking across the 40. That's where the stick is. So, at the very least, you get a measurement, I think.
Oh, wow.
Nope.
They're going to move the chains, but that's a bad spot.
Yeah. So, free first down for Marietta. 2.5 to go here in the third.
find things that are encouraging, find things that are working, and just keep working at it. 48-point differential at this point, it's not going to go too far. So get some good things and take that into week 2 with you.
And Bartley gets swallowed up in the
as soon as I say that, by the way.
Yeah, lose about 3 yards. Loss of 3, 2nd and 13. Again, the clock is continuing to roll here in the second half. Almost a mercy rule, I guess you could call it.
Mm-hmm. Another fumble
snap. Gerber pulls it down, looking for somewhere to go. He's going to tuck it. Well, I don't know why he didn't run up the sideline, but he runs back in and is brought down.
He looked like he had the edge, and if anything, just forward movement. He'll fall forward for at least a couple of yards, but he actually tried to do a cutback and try and get back on the other side of the tackler, and I think he cost himself at least 2-3 yards right there.
That was a long way to run to pick up 1 yard.
Yeah. I think we said this last year, but is there a lady tiger down there?
Yeah. There was a kicker last year that was a girl.
I'm talking about the mascots.
Oh, yeah.
They've got a tiger and a tiger wearing a skirt.
Tigerette, I guess. Here's Gerber.
Oh, and a good move.
Life. That time he made a good move, but now he's out across the 45, still about 5 yards short of the first down. It'll bring up 4th down. At this point, I think you just go for it.
I was going to say, what? Why not?
He's going to run it back. So,
quick hitch. See how much cushion they're giving. They're giving 5-6 yards there. Do the quick hitch and see if your athletic wide receiver can get open.
Gerber's trying to hard count him again. He got him early in this ball game and got a free first down out of it.
And they don't have to run a play because there's no game clock running right now.
Play clock.
Play clock, excuse me. They're going to take it to the end.
We're just napping quietly. That's the end of the third. We'll go to the fourth. Still, all Quakers, 48-0 over the Marietta Tigers. You're watching high school football on CAS 45.
How would our lives look without quality glass service? With Murray's Glass and Automotive Paint, the Mid-Ohio Valley doesn't have to worry about that. Murray's is your choice when it comes to window install, replacement, and repair. They take great pride in their work, and they guarantee satisfaction for every client. Murray's Glass stays up to date on the latest technology, like windshield replacement calibration. So any job from commercial windows to windshield replacement and repair, Murray's Glass and Automotive Paint is the clear choice. Call today.
At CAS Cable, our focus is keeping our neighbors and community connected. We keep growing to ensure families and businesses have the services and support they need. Our employees are part of the local community, from customer support to our service technicians, and choosing local is always the better choice. Whether you're a business owner or residential, we got what you need. Get connected. Get CAS. Call us today, 304-420-2470.
4th and 4 as we start the fourth quarter, and Gerber takes the snap, throws near side, complete, and that is going to be a Tiger first down.
I think I just called a play.
Complete out of Eli Learns Kelly. I believe you did call that one. So move the chains for the Tigers, and we haven't seen Wheeler for quite a while.
I don't even see 3 on the sideline anymore.
He's not on the sideline?
So that was definitely more than a cramp.
They're telling us concussion testing. Gerber, there's a pump fake, flushed out, and
gets
got away, unloads it, and complete along the far sideline, near the marker.
So I'm Coach
31.
I'm Coach Shobe right now. That is a play that you write that down, or you put it in your mental, checklist right there, and you remember that because he got away. He was able to athletically get away from the rush, kept his composure, still got a good pass. So That could have been a disastrous play, even where we are right now.
Colton Seitz on the reception. And Gerber, I mean, for all the things that have gone wrong, I don't think he's been sacked tonight, has he?
Not to that I can remember.
You can think of, yeah.
The only thing that I can see that, when it comes to just general running at the quarterback position right now, it's just been that bobbling of the snap that he's been getting.
Exchange isn't there, yeah.
There's been problems with the exchange, and there's been problems bobbling that shotgun snap. Other than that, his passing looks good, looks right on target for the most part.
Other than that, how was the play, Mrs. Lincoln? Bartlett runs it ahead for the first down, by the way.
Oh, I love your perspective sometimes.
It's going to be Chavez trying to come around on the jet sweep. Got away from the first man, but the second wave will get him inside the 35. Got a yard or two.
I cannot tell you a time tonight that play has worked. Doesn't matter.
In the first quarter,
okay,
it worked at least once.
It's a play that takes forever to execute as it is.
Yeah.
You're running from one length of the field to the other.
The only worst version of that is the toss sweep. That takes a little bit longer.
Good job.
Gerber on the fake, going to keep it himself, runs to the outside. He's going to be down near the
he
first down.
fumbled it.
It's on the deck. Back come the Quakers the other way. The convoy's going to be stopped short of midfield. But Gerber put it on the ground. Collected by 12. Jordy Delacruz. I'm going to have to wear my glasses next time. Jordy Delacruz. And a promising Tiger drive is now all done. 9:12 left to go in this ball game, and it has been all Quakers since the jump. First drive of the game scored, and that was pretty much it.
Gerber just, there's just going to have to be some. You're going to have to give him some space right now.
Growing pains.
He's just, he's a kid. He's a sophomore. Got a little bit of time last year. Looks like the skills are there. It looks like he's got the intangibles, but also you're seeing the mistakes as well. A fumble.
There's potential.
Yeah,
There's something to work with here.
There's definitely something going here. You're just going to have to give him some time.
And we've got some fresh faces in there for the Quakers. Connor Rippeth.
I would say cleaner uniforms, but they're not really getting all that dirty out there.
Number 7, Connor Rippeth, is now in at quarterback. Couple yard pickup on the carry.
That was Ernie Richardson. Etney. E-T-N-E-I. Or E-T-N-I-E. Etney. We'll just call him Richardson.
Handoff again.
Good job by number 28. Quick jump in there for Marietta. I'm with you. I need to have
Richardson on the carry. Yeah, stopped in the backfield for
was that 28 or was that 88?
I think it was 28.
Okay, because I don't see a 28 on their roster.
I couldn't see a 28 if there was one on there.
We need to get
I'm bringing my glasses next week.
We need to get like little pin lights.
Gosh.
I got my glasses on. I just need more light. But
you know my cool SSAC pen.
Ooh, I like that. Oh yes. Finally, an application for this.
I stole that from the SSAC office. I'll have you know.
Uh-oh, they may find you now.
Like 3 years ago, I think the statutes run out. Handoff near side is Richardson again. He's going to be brought down near the midfield stripe. It'll bring up third down for the Quakers. So we close in on 7 minutes to go in the ball game.
Richardson, 5'5", 140.
And a Tiger down.
Yeah. We have a Tiger down.
You got to it before I did.
And like we're giggling, but it is a cramp, so don't worry about it.
You're a cramp.
You're a cramp. Number 5, Weston Davis.
If my 8-year-old son was here, he would tell me my face is a cramp because that's the kind of humor we have at my house.
I have all daughters, so they don't even acknowledge me.
No, you're better off that way. 7:09 stop clock, 48-0 Quakers. 8-yard touchdown run, 63-yard touchdown run, 42-yard touchdown pass, 3-yard touchdown run, 25-yard touchdown pass, 55-yard punt return touchdown, 6-yard touchdown run, and that's how you get to 48-0.
Partridge in a pear tree.
And we will see the punt team for New Philadelphia for the first time tonight.
Well, they have to run that formation at least once.
Yeah, might as well see if it works. Everything else does.
Straight up in the air.
Went to the ceiling. And Chavez muffed it.
Oh, no.
Markers are down. Everybody, they didn't give him a whole lot of room.
I was going to say, is there
You
still
have to
any?
give the halo,
I was going
right?
to say, there's still some sort of interference, isn't there?
Looks like the Tigers are going to keep it anyway.
Chavez was able to scamper back and get it. But, yeah, you're right. There was definitely the reason why he did not catch that cleanly was because there just happened to be a white shirt, like just a couple inches in front of him. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm getting confused by that because they're throwing they're throwing the beanbags, but the beanbags are like a fluorescent
They're
orange now.
Sure, they're like blaze orange. Was it last year? They wouldn't spot the ball. They put the beanbag down instead of spotting the ball.
And the center would have to put
held onto the football. Yep. Quick pass for Gerber.
That play's working. Keep doing that, boys.
Out to Chavez. Hauls it in at about the 24. 2nd and 6.
I don't know. Well, they've got him in at 6 foot. So Elijah Lyris Kelly, number 1 for Marietta. It looked a little bit, just from the naked eye, looked like a bit taller there. I don't know. You got to use him. Keep finding a way to get the ball to him, too.
Our perspective is skewed. Here's Bartlett. He's out to the 30 and going to be close to a Tiger first down.
And that was just pretty much his athleticism because as soon as he got the handoff, there was a white shirt. He was just able to push away. It looks like he got the necessary yardage.
He's a good runner. I mean, we saw him. I mean, he was the workhorse last year.
He's got the skills. It's right now this has just been a again, we're seeing an offense that's just going to have to grow up again because I think the skill players they lost through graduation was really painful.
Here's Bartlett, got the first guy to miss,
There you go.
made the corner. 35, big shot at the 40 coming out of bounds on the near side. Going to be near another first down. Pops right back up, but took a pretty good shot there from 21, Mason McClelland.
Took the wallop, kept the hold of it, got the first down, though. Okay? He's just, as we said, just on cue almost. Good back.
Don't forget, tomorrow at 1 o'clock, the Parkersburg Homecoming Parade here on CAS 45. You can check out all the action from Market Street. Gerber skips it to his intended receiver. Always enjoy the homecoming parade's got the South Band, the PHS Band.
I think Belpre Band will be in it.
You think so?
Mm-hmm. I think
fire trucks galore.
Do they have the little guys in the Shriner cars? I mean,
I don't know.
Do they do that anymore?
It's an excellent question.
And you know what? I don't really like parades so much. So
you used to be in parades.
Well, I
driving
don't like
that beautiful Z106 truck.
Well, I don't like Christmas parades anymore. That's for sure. That's another story for another time.
Gerber hits it downfield. Man is open and overthrows him just a little bit. Triple coverage there for the Quakers, but Lyris Kelly had a little bit of a step.
Good routes, and that again, that's where we'll see the growing pains of a quarterback right there too. He saw it, led him a little bit too far. I'd say he out threw the coverage there by at least a good couple yards.
Got a little excited on that one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You see that receiver break, though, and you know he's got that opening. You just want to wing it, and he just was he threw it about 2 yards, a little bit too much farther than he should have.
3rd and 10 for Marietta. Gerber's going to run the option, and we'll keep it. Got through the first guy, got through the second guy.
There you go.
Little dancing, and he's across midfield, has another first down. He better go down. That's how fumbles happen. Fought his way down to the 45, and another Tiger first down.
Another little footnote, though, for Coach Soap to just write down and say, you know what, okay, that's gritty. That's gritty right there. It was a designed quarterback keeper. He was able to find that opening, and then he also took on a couple of hits, drug a couple of defenders as well. Mental notes on that one.
2.5 to go here in the 4th. Bartlett. Right
there you
down
go.
The pipe. Nobody touched him before he got to about the 30, and he's down inside the 25, and another first down. He didn't even slow down.
And
the line.
Obviously no moral victories or anything like that, but this would feel good. Just get a couple points on the board. Yeah, just get in that end zone. What a frustrating evening it has been, but that's the best way that you could end it at this point. Get in the end zone at least once.
Running out of time with that running clock.
Mm-hmm. Got an extra guy on the field. It looks like they're going to call a timeout to stop it.
Timeout Quakers.
Oh, what a feeling it is to be that one guy. Oh, no. What am I doing?
100 seconds remain in the ball game.
That was some impressive math right there.
You like that? That was pretty good.
That Marshall education is coming out.
Stop it. You're just being mean now.
I like the Thundering Herd.
It sounds sincere, but I know it isn't.
I am 12 hours away from a master's degree from Marshall University. So,
really?
Oh, yeah. I'll never get it.
I didn't know hospitality offered master's degrees. Is this what we're doing? Is this how you want to play this?
Yeah, that degree in underwater basket weaving has done quite a bit for me. So,
opened up doors, buddy. Opened up doors.
Networking.
Gerber to throw. Quick hitch near side again. Dropped.
And unfortunately, as you said, incomplete passes at this point in the game don't mean a whole lot. All it means is you got to get back in the huddle and waste a couple more seconds.
So, we're talking about the potential of that Gerber has. Lyris Kelly is a sophomore as well, number one.
Right.
There's potential there as Bartlett goes barreling through the middle of the defense and is going to have, I believe, another first down.
I think, yep, chains will move.
But, you've got a lot of sophomores on this team. There's some potential here.
Got some real good players here.
I think we can. Oh, it's kind of starting to come together, Pepper. Starting to come together. A couple of these guys are all-stars. Pitch to Bartlett.
Nice.
Inside the 10 to the 5, and now we're playing the clock. It's
line it up, boys. Left. You can do this.
See if Marietta can get on the board here before the clock runs out.
We are very close to this. Yeah, this will probably be the final play.
Here's Bartlett.
And he got it.
Touchdown with just under 10 seconds left. Zach Bartlett punches it in for the Tigers.
Lots of encouraging things. I'm not just saying that. There's no condescension being here at all. That was
you say that for me.
No. No, encouraging right there. Encouragement. Good execution on many of those plays, and then, Bartlett. The kid's going to be a stud. Give him the ball, Coach.
I believe Meagle is on to kick. and knocks it up and through. 9.5 seconds left. It's 48-7.
So you're saying there's a chance?
No, did not.
Nope,
not even once. Got some great games lined up for you this season here on CAS 45, so make sure you stay tuned, find out where and when we're going to be. I can tell you tomorrow, 1 o'clock, Parkersburg Homecoming Parade.
And I think there is a pretty strong chance that we'll be seeing the PHS South matchup, probably. I think there's a pretty good chance.
Think so? That's where your money is?
I think so. The Crosstown Showdown. Hopefully I did not,
is that trademarked?
Hopefully I don't have to pay any sort of royalties for saying
I think you owe Jim Morton like a nickel for that.
He's retired.
Yeah, he's retired. It's fine. Next week, Marietta on the road to take on the River Pilots. 7 o'clock game on the 27th. New Philadelphia will be in Steubenville on Thursday night, the 26th, to take on the Big Red.
Nobody wants to be in Steubenville playing football.
Well, you could,
unless you're the Big Red.
You could have cut that sentence. Or if you were playing Steubenville Central, I guess it wouldn't be that bad. All right, need the rest of the kicking team. I've only kicked off once tonight, and it was to start the game. Kickoff
coverage.
Boy, it just got real quiet for some reason. It's like free throws at the basketball games. I'm uncomfortable with how quiet it is.
And the thing is because of the current rule, they didn't even have to
kick it off.
The referee started the clock, didn't have to kick it off. 0-0, game over.
There you go. So that will do it. New Philadelphia rolling in a 2021 season opener here at Marietta, 48-7 in a game that was not in doubt from the first drive of the game. It was all Quakers all the time here at Don Drum Stadium. Any closing thoughts from you?
Again, we talked about seeing encouraging things out there. Of course, Marietta, it was not a tremendous performance, but they ended very well. You get to see what they have when it comes to their skill positions. Again, we said it. Graduation was awful rough on them because they're missing a lot of some of the skill people that did the things that they needed to do last year to have success. So they're rebuilding, they're retooling. We see that they do have the people there. They just need a little more seasoning. They need a little bit more, growth out there. New Philadelphia, though, my goodness, they did everything well. I mean, they ran the ball well, they threw the ball well, they played defense well, special teams, stripping the ball, intercepting. I mean, it was a cornucopia of football terminology today. Everything that they did, it seems like they did everything. You could have a bingo sheet right now. We probably hit bingo 3 times with what they did out there.
They have the tools. They have the talent.
It's Miller time.
48-7, New Philadelphia, a winner over Marietta here in the 2021 season kickoff. We'll see you here for a bunch more games throughout the seasons. Make sure you're paying attention to see where and when we'll be. And, hey, tomorrow we'll see you at Parkersburg Homecoming down on Market Street. Love to see you there about 1 o'clock, or you can watch it right here on CAS 45 or on our YouTube channel. For Mike Cameron and the entire CAS 45 broadcast team, I'm Brian Guthrie. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening.